What's up guys, MattyC14 here, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts for the PS4. Now in the last video, we were in Hollow Bastion and we fought Maleficent's dragon form and Riku when he was controlled by Ansem. And we beat both of them, and Sora sacrificed himself to become a Heartless in order to save Kairi. And then we eventually reunited with them, and Sora, I guess, got his heart back and he's a person again now. And we're back here in Traverse Town. So I'm going to talk to a few people here. One of them is Sid. So, Sid, I need to get back to Hollow Bastion. I don't think I can let you do that, kid. The Heartless there are multiplying by the minute. They'd eat your ship up. Then what can we do? Simple, go around them instead of through. Install a new navigation gummy and take a new route. A new gummy? From where? The secret waterway. When I came here 9 years ago, I stored it in there. I stored it there in case I ever needed it. Alright, that was kind of weird. He rotated but glitched out a little bit. Never thought a kid like you would be the one to use it. Alrighty then, we gotta go to the secret waterway. Which we get there from... I was gonna say, we get there from the second district, but I believe there was a way to get to there here. So, that'll give us... I think this leads us to the sewers. Or the alleyway, I mean. Same thing. So there's a chest here. Oh good, there are Dalmatians there. I actually forgot about that. Oh, and there's a chest up here as well. And I was trying to get it where the Heartless don't spawn, but that didn't work out. So now, because we got to a certain point in the game, now all the Heartless that spawn in each world are different, and they're stronger now. So for example, we never used to encounter wizards at this point, whereas now we find wizards in the streets of Traverse Town. So, basically all the worlds got a little bit harder. But, I mean, that's not really a big deal. We got a pretty stone, which I don't remember what that does. I think that's a synthesis item. Oh, and there's another chest on top of this awning over here. So, let me get that. Just because I don't know what's in these chests. I don't know if there are any synthesis items. What is going on with this camera? Unfortunately, though, I have to wait for them to stop fighting. Maybe if I get far enough, they'll despawn. Nope. Damn. I'm not expecting this episode to be too long. This might be a little bit of a shorter episode, because all we have to do is talk to a few people here in Traverse Town, and then we have to go back to Hollow Bastion and fight a boss. And then after that, that's basically it for Hollow Bastion, and then we're finally done with it. I've got to destroy this freaking wizard. And I found out that the reason why I wasn't countering in the last video when we were fighting Riku was because apparently different keyblades have different weights, and then that affects whether or not you can counter. I looked that up online. I've never heard of that before. I've always used the same keyblades at the same parts, and I never had a problem, but apparently that's a thing. So, I don't know if it was just on the PS4 version or what, but I don't know. So that answered that question. So I'm going to use this White Trinity mark. I believe this has an Orichalcum in it. I think pretty much all the White Trinity marks have Orichalcums in them. So I never knew what those were for until I actually really started to synthesize the items and stuff. So let's talk to Kairi. Somehow she teleported from the house to here. What a mysterious mural. It's almost hypnotizing. Well, I guess that means we're supposed to go over here and check it out. And now it turned to a moon. It's not weird or anything. And we got the Navigummy, which is what we need to give to Sid so we can get back to Hollow Bastion. So let's go talk to Kairi again, even though we don't actually have a choice. Let's go back and join the others. We should rest up. Okay. That was a great conversation.
A light at the end of the tunnel.
Oh, your grandma's story, right?
That's right. We were together.
You know what's funny? I looked everywhere for you, but you were with me all along.
Aww, how sweet.
Finally, we're together, Kairi. Now, it's time to get Riku back.
You think it'll ever be the same again between us? Riku's lost his...
When I turned into a Heartless, you saved me, remember? I was lost in the darkness. I couldn't find my way. As I stumbled through the dark, I started forgetting things. My friends, who I was. The darkness almost swallowed me. But then I heard a voice. Your voice. You brought me back.
I didn't want to just forget about you, Sora. I couldn't.
That's cute.
That's it. Our hearts are connected. And the light from our hearts broke through the darkness. I saw that light. I think that's what saved me. No matter how deep the darkness, a light shines within. I guess it's more than just a fairy tale.
Well, let's go.
You can't go,
Why not?
because it's way too dangerous.
Yeah, you tell her, Sora.
Come on, Sora. We made it this far by sticking together.
Not
You
really.
can't go alone.
We made it this
Kairi,
far because I'm a badass
even
and
if
I have
we're
a Keyblade.
apart, we're not alone anymore, right?
I can't help.
Nope.
Kind of be in my way.
Wow.
Okay. You win.
What girl would laugh when you say to her, you would just be in my way?
Take this.
I'm pretty sure any girl would get pissed
It's
off
my
by
lucky
that.
charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Don't worry, I will.
Promise?
Promise.
Don't ever forget. Wherever you go, I'm always with you.
See, that's like an important line and like an important theme in this game. So we got the Oathkeeper Keyblade, which I actually don't think I've ever used that Keyblade before. So someone just said, Sora, Kairi, I'm sorry, is this the afterworld? And look, it's Riku. I'm not ready. Not yet. Not until I see Sora and Kairi one last time. Riku, can you hear me? I'll be there soon. Who is that? I have the other Keyblade. The one that belongs to this world. I've been trying to get through to you, but the darkness in your heart kept me away. Who are you? What's happening to me? Your heart won the battle against darkness, but it was too late for your body. That's why you're here, in this place of darkness, where hearts are gathered. So what do I do? The door of darkness will open soon, but it's a door we can't enter. It has to be closed from both sides. To do this, you need 2 keys and 2 hearts. Maybe you're here for the same reason I am. Maybe it was fate. Fate, huh? You seem to know everything, don't you? Then tell me. Are Sora and Kairi okay? Don't you feel the echoes of their hearts? You already know the answer. Look inside your own heart. Okay. So Riku is trapped somewhere. I forgot what the name of that world is. I don't remember if it's like the Realm of Darkness or if it's something like that. It's something with darkness in the title. I'm actually going to use the Oathkeeper, because it'll reduce my strength by 1, but it'll bring my MP back up by 1. So, I'll use that. And then we got to get back to Sid now, because now he's going to install the Navi Gummy in our ship. So, I don't know if enemies are going to spawn here, but if they do, I'm just going to run through them all. Yeah, I don't really feel like fighting them. Even though the wizards, it would be good to fight them because I need to get that staff for Donald. But, oh well, I'll get that at some point. Alright, so we're back here in the first district. And here's our buddy Sid. You found it? Alright, I'll go fix up your ship. All set. You can get going anytime. Kid, I gotta say, I wish you didn't have to face all this danger. It's alright, Sid. We can handle it. Alright, so now we just gotta get back in our gummy ship, and we gotta make our way to Hollow Bastion. So we actually have to take a different way there now. We can't just warp there. So I'm gonna have to actually fly there. There's a new warp hole near Traverse Town. I wonder where it leads. Some weird power is emanating from the worlds. Might be worth revisiting some places again. So yeah, we gotta fly through this warp hole and it'll bring us to Hollow Bastion. So I'm gonna cut that out, but I will see you guys when we get to the Hollow Bastion. Alright, so here we are at Hollow Bastion, so we gotta disembark. And now we just gotta make our way back through the Hollow Bastion castle. So where's Belle? Still in the castle. Against her will? No, I think she stayed for a reason. The other princesses are inside as well. I wonder why. Let's go ask them. You may need my strength. I'll go with you. I appreciate the offer, Beast, but I think we're good the way we are. Because there's a Trinity mark up at the top of this that I want to be able to get. I was debating as to whether or not I should get these chests, but actually since I fell down I might as well get them. Okay, so I got, I think, all the chests. I don't think I missed any. So let's use this Trinity mark while we're here. I believe this is going to give us an Orichalcum as well. Oh no, a Thundaga G. Yeah, most of the time the white Trinity marks give you Orichalcums, but every once in a while they give you something different. Like the one in Olympus Coliseum gave Donald a new weapon, but I don't use it because it's not good. But most of the time they give you Orichalcums. So let's ride this little elevator thing back to the castle gates. We gotta meet up with the princesses again. Should we kill these enemies? No, let's not bother. Damn, wow, that did so much damage. Holy shit. I had full health, and that tore my health apart. Now, I think I have to go to the library. Because I think there's people for me to talk to in here. I don't know if that's before or after we talk to the princesses. Because we have to go talk to the princesses right now. I guess it's right here.
Oh, Belle.
Beast has no, like, pep in his step. You'd think he'd be a little happier that he just found his love. You've come to seal the keyhole, right? Please, be careful. The darkness is raging deep inside. We've been holding it back, but we can't hold out much longer. We'll take care of it. Alright, let me talk to Belle one more time. I think she gives us a keyblade. This is for you. Use it to face the darkness as the beast has. Sora obtained Divine Rose. Alright, we actually have almost every single keyblade. So let me look at Divine Rose. That's much stronger. It gives us 1 less MP, and it's difficult to deflect. Capable of dealing a string of critical blows. I'm actually going to use that. So as you can see, that's a perfect example of why I never use... What's this way? I don't remember. That's a perfect example as to why I never use the Oathkeeper, because you get it and then it's immediately replaced by something better. So that's the only thing I kind of don't really like about a lot of the Keyblades in this game. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we have to get back to the Grand Hall now. So that's the lift stop. I'm gonna dodge these guys if I can. I don't know why it's not letting me roll past them. Castle gates. Am I going the right way? I'm honestly not sure. If I am going the wrong way, I'm just going to cut out the parts until I get to the right way I'm supposed to go. Because I'm pretty sure I know where I have to go. I just don't remember how to get there. Now these Heartless are much stronger. And as you can see, now we're actually countering some of the attacks. So I guess the Keyblade did make a difference. Why are Donald and Goofy dead? I could really use their help right now. There's so many friggin' enemies right here. Oh my god. Oh, come on! Yeah, so I'm just gonna cut out until I get to where I'm supposed to go. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, so we're here at the Castle Chapel now, finally. I fought a decent amount of the enemies along the way so I could get some more experience. I leveled up once. Goofy and Donald, I think, leveled up once each. So let's talk to some of these princesses. Sora, please hurry. Darkness is pouring from the Keyhole. It's all we can do just to hold back the darkness. I don't know how long we can manage even that. Alright, I'm on my way. We're counting on you, Keyblade Master. In the meantime, we'll do what we can, too. Really? Because it looks like you're all just standing around talking. Alright, so let's talk to Cinderella. We've been waiting for you, Keyblade Master. Where's Ansem? Gone. That was really descriptive. When the Keyhole appeared, darkness poured out of it. It swallowed Ansem and he disappeared. Though Ansem is gone, the flood of darkness hasn't stopped. We're working together to hold it back. I cannot forget the look on his face. As the darkness engulfed him, he was smiling. Interesting. Sounds like he's pretty whacked out right now. Alright, so we gotta get to the Great Hall, which is through here. I'm not gonna fight these enemies. I'm just gonna head right, or the Grand Hall. I thought it was called the Great Hall, but same thing. Alright, so let's kill these enemies real quick. Having counterattack makes some fights so much easier. Because, like, you could just, when you counterattack, your attack is much faster than, like, when you're just normally attacking. So, that really comes in handy. Also, because now the game's in 60 frames per second, it's even faster. Which is kind of weird, because sometimes when Sora does a combo, he does it, like, insanely fast. Which, I mean, I guess that's because it's in 60 frames per second now. But, like, it almost feels weird. But also, as you can see, we're getting so much tech points now. And even just experience in general. Like, enemies that would normally give us, like, 16 experience give us, like, 100 now. So, that's why it's good to pick the path that we picked, where we're going to start leveling up faster the higher we get. Because we're going to be gaining more experience, and it's also going to require less to level up. So we're going to start flying through some of the later levels. The only problem with these enemies now is that they spawn in waves, and a lot of times, sometimes there's like 2, 3, sometimes even 4 waves of enemies before an area is clear. See, like now these guys, now there's 2 of them. So, I'm almost definitely going to cut out a lot of these fights. But I want to kill all the enemies because that way I can use a cottage or a tent to fully heal myself up because we're about to fight another boss. So I would like it if we could all be fully healed before the boss. Let me take out this wizard over here. The wizards are so annoying because you can only get one combo before they disappear. There's also a couple chests in this room. I don't know if there's multiples or if it's just one, but one of them has a Keyblade in it. Which, again, it's a Keyblade that I've never used. But just, it's not that the Keyblade's bad, it's just that it doesn't really fit my playstyle. Because it's one that's really strong. Ooh, is that actually a secret enemy? I think that's actually a hidden enemy. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, this is actually a secret enemy that you could fight to get certain items. I don't remember what item he drops, but he drops one of the, like one of the synthesis items that you need for later on. So that's actually pretty cool. He just flies around like this and you can't see him, but if you stop on him, he appears. But I'm not going to, just because I don't want to waste the MP. What the hell? That bright flash, like, blinded me. And then I think when his health gets low enough, like it is now, he stays visible. Alright, what did we get? An energy stone. Alright, cool. That'll come in handy later on. Because that might be one less item that I need to grind for later. So, that's actually cool that we found one of the secret enemies on the first try. Because, like, I had to fight a couple of them off-screen to get certain synthesis items and stuff, but it's cool that I actually found one just while playing normally. So, Goofy just leveled up. So, are we close to leveling up too? Wow, we're right about to level up. Alright, there's one more wizard. And then killing this guy might spawn another wave, so I don't know if we're finished just yet. Wow, Donald just got wrecked. Come on. That's what's annoying about the wizards. Like, Goofy hit him once, and then he just disappeared. Like, literally, as soon as a combo ends, you can't attack them anymore. Alright, good. My strength leveled up. Alright, so now all the enemies are dead. Let's open this chest. Obtain dark matter. That's actually good. I actually need that for a synthesis item, which I can actually make the item now as well. Crap. And then I believe the chest up here has a keyblade in it. The only problem is, though, these enemies are a pain in the ass right now. I should use gravity instead of thunder on my, like, equipped spells, because look how much damage that did to this defender. Ooh, and I got a bright crystal. That's actually good. That's a rare synthesis item that I'm going to need later on. I don't know how many I need, so that might not really help that much, but you never know. Alright, so we got the Oblivion Keyblade. So now this is like one of the, like, I think it's like the second strongest Keyblade in the game. Like, it's insanely strong, if I can find it. But, oh, actually, that's surprising. The Divine Rose is stronger. That's interesting. Although I think it's because the Divine Rose you're actually supposed to get after you do the boss that we're about to fight, and not before. So I guess I kind of cheesed the game a little bit, and I got it before we were supposed to. So that might actually come in handy. So this is the last set of enemies we have to fight, and then I don't know how many waves it's going to be, but then after that we can heal up and then take on the boss. So I'm just going to cut out the rest of this fight, and then I'll see you guys back when we're right about to fight the boss. Okay, so we're back. We actually fought two more of those invisible enemies, which one of them actually bugged out, and like I couldn't end combat. Like, combat just wouldn't end, and we were stuck just running around here for a while. And I summoned Tinkerbell to keep us alive, and then once I dismissed Tinkerbell, for some reason everything worked. So here we are. I'm using a cottage, so we're going to be back at full health. Full health and MP, actually. And I'm going to give the Mega Ether to Sora. And I'll give this Mega Potion as well. I'll give all the Mega Potions, I guess. Now this boss, I actually really like this boss. It's not one of my favorites, but I mean, I guess it's one of my favorites, but it's not my favorite. It's called the Behemoth. It's pretty cool. It does a lot of damage and has a lot of health, but its attacks are really infrequent and pretty easy to dodge. So, yeah, that's the Behemoth. And this is another boss that had a reskin in Final Mix. In regular Kingdom Hearts, it was like purple and pink. And in this, it's like a grayish color, like a grayish blue. I don't know which one I like more, to be honest. So, for this boss, we can pretty much just stay on its back and just wail on its horn for a while. There's one part where he's going to force us to get off, but then we could just dodge his attacks. Overall, this fight's not too hard. Yeah, see, when he bends his horn down like that, if we have the Ragnarok ability equipped, we can use that, but I don't have that equipped. I'm not using that ability because I don't really have the AP to keep all those abilities on. So basically, with this boss, you keep fighting his horn until that little the little shimmering glow goes away from it, and then after that, he bends his horn down, and then you just keep fighting him. It's not really too hard or complex or anything. It's just that when he does hit you, he does a lot of damage. But, I mean, like I've said, for the most part, his attacks are pretty easy to avoid. He's also got a lot of health, though. So, that could make this fight take a decent amount of time. So, we'll have to see. And then this attack he's about to do now is, like, almost impossible to dodge. I don't know how you're actually supposed to dodge it, but I always have a hard time. But, yeah, as you can see, he's already got, like, a little less than 2 bars left. So, we're doing really good damage to him. Like, overall, he's really not that hard. He's probably one of the easiest bosses you can fight. And he drops an item called Omega Arts, which is actually a really good item. It's like one of the best items in the game. And I like how I was talking about how it's hard to dodge that ability, and then I just dodged when he shot all the lightning from the sky. So yeah, look, he's almost dead already. And there we go, max HP, and Donald got max AP. So now I think we have like 72 HP, and we got the Omega Arts.
Now let's go and seal that big keyhole.
Sora, you did it.
Who said that? I think that was Riku. Didn't really sound like him, though. Oh no, that was Leon. What are you guys doing here? We came in Sid's ship. This is our childhood home. We wanted to see it again. It's in worse shape than I feared. It used to be so peaceful. Don't worry. If we defeat Ansem, all should be restored, including your island. Really? But it also means goodbye. Once the worlds are restored, they'll all be separate again. Everyone will go back to where they came from. Then I'll visit you guys with the gummy ship. It's not that simple. Before all this, you didn't know about the other worlds, right? Because every world was isolated. Impassable walls divided them. The Heartless destroyed those walls, but if the worlds return, so will the walls. Which means gummy ships will be useless. So you're saying we'll never...
We may never meet again, but we'll never forget each other.
Yeah, so basically,
No matter where
once
we
they seal all the keyholes and all the Heartless are gone, the worlds are going to be isolated.
You, even if I wanted to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Hurry, come and close the keyhole.
Yeah, let's just have a nice little chat while darkness is coming out of the keyhole. Come on, Sora, get your head in the game. So this world has a fancy keyhole. And also, I'm gonna read the Ansem reports later on when I get them all. But this isn't really a spoiler or anything, but this is actually where Ansem is from. I believe that Leon or Aerith announced that once, that they were from the same world. So then therefore, since Aerith said this is their old world, you can assume Ansem is from there too. But so this is where all the Heartless started coming from. Thank you, Sora. I think the darkness has begun to weaken, but I can feel a powerful darkness growing somewhere far away. It's the heart of the darkness. It must be where Ansem went. Then we'll take the gummy ship and deal with both Ansem and the Heartless. A worthy answer, Keyblade Master. We offer this power to aid your battle. Obtain the power of fire. Fyra has been upgraded to Fyraga. Sora, your courage can bring back our worlds. Once the darkness is gone, all should return to its original state. Kairi will be back on the island. Most certainly, and you should be too. I can't go home till I find Riku and the king. Alrighty then. So, there's just one more person that we have to talk to. I'm trying to think if there's an easy way to get back there. I'm not 100% sure. So let's see, if there's not... We gotta get back to the library now. If there's not an easy way to get back, I'll just cut it out. Let's see. I can jump back here. Because basically, if I get to the entrance hall, I could just go to the library that way. So I'm basically going to do what we did when we were Heartless, which is just jump down every possible level. Although actually, never mind. Now because we're Sora, we could just jump and fly across here. Because as a Heartless, all you could do is just run and jump. But as Sora, we have high jump, we have the glide, and all that stuff. So here we are at the library. And let's see, where is... we gotta talk to Aerith one last time. And here she is. I think we gotta talk to her 3 times. Sora, you should read this. Read what? It's the rest of Ansem's report. Maleficent must have collected it. Ansem's report 2, 4, 6, 10. Okay, so I think that's all the Ansem reports, or there might be one more. Ansem disappeared when this world fell to the darkness. It was believed he died defending people from the Heartless, but Ansem was the one who brought them here. Ansem waits in the darkness, but here's a little light to protect you, Sora. Attain the power of healing. Cura has been upgraded to Curaga. Alright, that's what I wanted. So now our Cure spell has the little, like, bells, I guess you could say they are. So, now that's it for Hollow Bastion. We finally finished Hollow Bastion. I know it's been a few episodes. I think this is like the 4th episode in Hollow Bastion, but it's a long world. So I'm thinking that there's one more world I have to do that's kind of like a side world, and then there's going to be a tournament, and then the final world, which the final world will probably be 3 more episodes. So I'm thinking maybe about 5 or 6 more episodes, and then we'll be done with this game. And then I might do an episode of the side, like the hidden bosses as well, so maybe like 6 or 7. But I hope you guys have been enjoying this series, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my channel for more gameplays and playthroughs, and if you like what you see, subscribe to me. And once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.